I'm against the vision.
Hello? If you could please take your private conversations out to the hallway, please.
Have that conversation. Do me a favor. Who's killing?
Thank you.
All of you.
Just go.
You know what? I'm going to the federal government now. That'd be much easier.
It would, yeah.
Far better than mine.
Executive order.
Exactly.
Thanks for the ego.
All right. Well, we're rolling? Of course we are. Why wouldn't we be?
Ronnie wanted to talk, now he left.
It's Tuesday, February 17th at 7:40-ish in the evening. I'd like to call this meeting to order, please. Roll call.
Alderman Grice. Ballberg.
Yes.
He's here.
Fetterman.
Here.
Fiore.
Here.
Levy.
Yes, here.
Lenari. Peterson.
Here.
Slavin.
Yes.
All right. I was almost skip right over the thing we always do every time. If everyone, yeah, exactly. Everyone, please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. In pre-session, we did have the opportunity to review the minutes. If I get a motion to approve 3.1, the City Council minutes from February 3rd, please.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? 3.2 is the Committee of the Whole minutes for February 3rd. If I get a motion for that, please.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. We have no appointments for this evening. We did go through the warrant list during pre-session. Seemed pretty cut, dry, not a lot of questions or comments. If I get a motion to approve that, please.
Make that motion?
Second. Oh, good. Nice.
Alderman Levy.
Nice.
Roll call, please.
Alderman Fallberg.
Here, yes.
Fetterman.
Yes.
Fiore.
Yes.
Levy.
Yes.
Peterson.
Yes.
Slavin.
Yes. Motion passes. Input. Would anyone like to address the council for items not on the agenda at this time? We will be tabling.
Some people in the hallway, I think, wanted us possibly.
Well, they have to come back in.
Okay.
We
Yeah,
will be
don't worry
tabling
about it.
But that's on the agenda,
12-2,
by
so
the
that
way.
will not be on the agenda for discussion unless they wish to talk it.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I don't want to.
No, we'll let them.
Anyone else wishing to address the council at this time? No. Next on the agenda is Mayor's Report. We do have a special guest this evening. We have Judge Hoffman from the, was it 19th? 19th Judicial Circuit Mortgage Foreclosure, to tell us a little about the Mortgage Foreclosure Mediation Program. Judge, welcome to Highwood.
Good evening. Thank you for letting me have a couple of minutes of your time. I'll be brief. First of all, I want to let you know that we have a mortgage foreclosure mediation program in the 19th Judicial Circuit. I want to let you know a little bit about how it works. And the reason I want you to know that is because if there are Highwood residents that are in foreclosure, then this program can help them, and you'll be a good conduit to get that information out to those people that need it. We've been running the program since 2013, and it's really a program that I think benefits not only homeowners individually, but the community as a whole, and I'll explain why in just a second. I've been in Chancery, which is where mortgage foreclosures are heard, since about 2006. So I was there when the big crunch hit. I can tell you that our caseload went up approximately 10 times what it was before the foreclosure crisis hit. At one point, we had close to 11,000 foreclosure cases just in Lake County. The numbers are down now considerably, which is good, but we still have about 5,000 cases in Lake County, which is far too many. I've experienced the frustration that a lot of homeowners have when they come to court because they're trying to work with banks on loan modifications. They're trying to find a way to keep their homes. And yet they found that they're stuck in a kind of a runaround with the banks. They rarely talk to the same person twice when they call in. Their documents are lost when they submit a loss mitigation packet, or they don't get consistent answers from the bank. So our program is set up to try to alleviate all these problems. The first thing that happens under our program is that there's a stay of the litigation. So nothing can happen in court during this mediation program. And we have the homeowners meet with the Affordable Housing Corporation of Lake County. They get housing counseling. and they are assisted in putting together a packet for consideration from the bank. And affordable housing makes sure that that information gets directly to the bank. Once that's been completed, we have a group of 24 trained mortgage foreclosure mediators who will sit down at a table with the homeowners and with a representative of the bank. And the bank is required to participate under our program. And they must have somebody at the mediation session that has authority to say yes or no to a loan modification, and that's critical. In some other counties that have programs, frequently the mediations don't go anywhere because nobody has authority for the bank to do anything. We require the bank to have someone there that has authority. If they don't, then they're not complying with the program, and we judges have some options at our disposal. Luckily, we haven't had to use those. The banks have been cooperating. The thing to know is that we have about a 75% success rate with this mediation program. So about 75% of the foreclosure cases that go into the mediation program come out with a resolution, and that's good because it gives people control over their destiny. It's keeping more homeowners in their homes. I said I'd mention why it's good for the community. I don't know if all of you know how a mortgage foreclosure case works, but if there's a judgment entered, the next thing that happens is there's a judicial sale. And frequently, I would say in most cases, what happens at the judicial sale is that the bank winds up buying the house back out of the foreclosure sale, and the bank becomes the owner. Well, sometimes the banks are sitting on hundreds or thousands of properties that they own, and in a slow housing market, they can't sell them. So what happens is they sit vacant sometimes for weeks or months, frankly, years in some communities. We've had some real problems up in communities to the north of here where vacant homes are becoming a real problem for the community. So then your enforcement officers have to go out, ticket the properties. There's enforcement costs involved with that. And also, if you've got vacant homes in a neighborhood, you all know that the property values in that neighborhood come down. So it's bad for the whole community to have these vacant homes. Our mediation program is there to make sure that as many homeowners as possible stay in their homes, find a way to get a loan modification. Excuse me. A loan modification means that they look at the existing home payment and they try to find a way to get that lower so the family can afford it. They can either reduce the interest rate, they can add payments onto the back end and lengthen the term of the loan. In some cases, they can even reduce principal. And the banks are willing to do that sometimes because they'd rather have somebody in the house making a stream of mortgage payments than to own a vacant home that they can't sell. So our program is set up to try to accommodate that. We find that it's been working very well. We've got a grant from the Illinois Attorney General's office. We've worked closely with Affordable Housing Corporation. And what I've done tonight is I brought along brochures for you that you can pass out to your constituents. You can put that up electronically on your website if you'd like. You can email them. We've got them in both Spanish and English. And basically, all we ask is that you get the word out to people that need it.
Do you recommend we just have them call the number I think I saw on here? Is that the best?
Yeah, there's a couple of things. There's a phone number for Affordable Housing Corporation of Lake County. Their website is also on there, so they can access them by phone or on the internet. There's also information there for our mortgage foreclosure mediation coordinator, Olga Kordenskaya, so she can be contacted directly as well. And all the information is also up on the 19th Judicial Circuit website. If you go there, click on mortgage foreclosure, you'll find all the information about the program.
It's great. Terrific.
So I appreciate your time. If there's any questions, I'll answer them. Otherwise,
Any questions on this?
Thank you for your time.
all right.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Appreciate your time.
Thank you. Charles? That's great. Could you mention maybe of the congressman? When congressman comes?
Oh, yeah, I will talk to him about that. This? Mention it this way, or?
Yeah, that way,
that he'll-
on the 11th.
Was it March 11th? He's coming from 12 to 4?
Where? Wow.
Yeah, so, I might as well make the announcement, that way you'll know what we're talking about. Alderman Slavin and Scott had requested the presence of our U.S. Congressman, Congressman Dold, who represents us. He will actually be in town this March 11th from 12 to noon. He will be touring the town. We wish to show him the wonderful
From when
things.
to when?
12 to 4.
Okay. Recently.
Councilman Dold's been here multiple times, but now we're going to sit down with him a little bit one-on-one, discuss some of the issues that we're truly facing here as a small community. And so Alderman said,
Anybody
thank
that
you.
wants to come out,
Yeah,
come out.
it'll be March 11th. Okay, thank you very much. Committee reports. Any reports at this time? Finance is working to get together long-term. How are we doing over here?
Wait until finance is.
They're working on storm sewers.
I see bows crossing in the air here, don't I? Treasurer's report.
None at this time.
Not, it should be this time though, right? Second Tuesday.
We'll
third-
definitely have one ready for the next time around.
Okay.
Report.
Clerk's report, moving right along. Unfinished business, new business. 12.1, consideration of a resolution directing the city manager to proceed with advertising bids for the 2015 capital improvement program. If I get a motion for that, please. Oh, wait, no, that's up to change this one.
These are all resolutions.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm looking for omnibus.
You want to do an omnibus?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I see.
And everything.
Isn't there one 12?
There's one over
Except for
12.5 you pull.
Everything else.
Take 12.5 first, then.
You mind if I take things out of order?
Take 12.5.
Do you wanna- Are there people that wanted to speak on 12 too? Do you want to, I know we pulled it, but we were.
We'll come back to that one. Let's go to 12.5, so that's a good point. So 12.5, consideration of an ordinance amending section 4-10-9, the number of liquor licenses in the Highwood City Code, reducing the number of Class 5 liquor licenses.
So moved into waive first reading?
I'll second.
Motion and a second. Roll call on this, please.
Oh, 12.6.
Hold on one second.
Oh, 12.5.
Consideration of ordinance amending number of licenses in the Highway, reducing the number of Class 5.
Change that.
Consideration of resolution initially Class W, 2W license for,
Shouldn't 12.6 be in the ordinance too?
well, when do we?
So
ins-
12.6
just reduces the fee. It's just a resolution.
Oh,
reducing the
that
fee.
reduces the fee.
There's
Okay.
already an
Reduces the
available
fee.
to WC, so we don't need to increase it.
It's a one-time reduction, though.
It's because they already
just
paid.
Right, I'm just
For the
saying.
initial.
Yeah, it's just
Okay.
the-
Motion and a
Oh, it
second
says
on
initial.
12.5. Roll call on reducing number of Class 5 liquor licenses. Roll call, please.
Alderman Levy,
Yes.
Fiore,
Yes.
Fetterman,
Yes.
Get there.
Wahlberg,
Yes.
Peterson,
Yes.
Slavin.
Yes.
All right, I know we want to do them as all in one, but 12.6, we'll take that one alone too. It's a consideration of resolution reducing the initial Class 2W liquor license fee for longitude 315. They will actually be going from a 5 to a 2W. We're crediting their amount they paid for the Class 5 and applying that towards the Class 2W. This is a one,
Make that motion.
I'll second.
A lot of seconds.
you can pick.
I got one.
Okay, great. Roll call, please.
Alderman Fallberg,
Yes.
Fetterman,
Yes.
Fiore,
Yes.
Levy,
Yes.
Slavin,
Yes.
Peterson.
Yes.
Motion passes.
So now should I do an omnibus?
Tony is here.
Tony,
Thank you, Tony.
here you go, Tony.
Except for 12-2.
Okay. So I'm going to do an omnibus as.
Well, except for 12.2, we'll take
Except for
12.
12-2.
We're going to table that.
Oh, you want to do 12.2?
No, 12-2 is not part of
We're
it.
going to table that one, so we're going to remove that
I'm
one.
just motion for 12.1.
Does anyone,
12.3, 12.4, 12.7, 12.8, 12.9, and 12.10.
we have a motion
Wait
for
a
an
minute.
omnibus for all but 12.2, 12.5, and 12.6.
12.3,
I'll
12.4,
second that.
12.7, 12.7, 12.9.
Let's make sure Candy's got everything all well documented before we go. Okay.
I think that's the largest one we've ever had.
It is.
No, it's not.
Really?
Oh, it's the biggest one I've
It's
ever
got to be
been in.
close.
We've done one.
Except for Quinton.
That must have been the 6-minute meeting I missed, darn it. We have a motion for an omnibus. We have a second. Roll call on omnibus, please.
Alderman Levy,
Yes.
Ben just ran out.
That's not a good sign.
What's that?
Pen ran out.
Fallberg,
Yes.
Fetterman,
Yes.
Fiore,
Yes.
Peterson,
Yes.
Slavin.
Yes.
Motion for an omnibus has gone through, and we're looking at, what, 12.1 first, which is a consideration of a resolution directing the city manager to proceed with advertising bids for the 2015 capital improvement plan, right? 12.3, which is a consideration of a resolution authorizing the city manager to enter into an agreement with M.E. Simpson to complete a water distribution system valve assessment in an amount not to exceed $17,245. Still good with that? 12.4, consideration of a resolution authorizing the city manager to enter into agreement with Motorola for the placement of police radio transmission equipment. Jumping down to 12.7, a resolution authorizing the city manager to enter an agreement with Lake Shore Lighting Solutions LLC for an energy retrofit contract. 12.8, consideration of a resolution authorizing the city manager to enter into agreement with Call One for telephone service at municipal facilities. 12.9, consideration of a resolution approving and accepting an ARC recommendation regarding wall signage at 9 Prairie Avenue, the School of Rock. And 12.10, consideration of a resolution approving and accepting an ARC recommendation regarding the 9/11 Memorial Sculpture, which will be hosted here at City Hall at 17 Highwood Avenue, City Hall Park. Just so you know, we did discuss all these in pre-session. It's not we're just getting up here and voting on them. We did skip 12.2. That will be held alone. We have a motion, a second for omnibus. Can I get a motion to approve?
Motion to approve?
Second.
Alderman Levy was a second. Roll call, please.
Me, motions.
That's what I
Second.
thought.
Yeah. Did I say you were the motion? Sorry about that.
Alderman Levy?
Yes.
Fiore?
Yes.
Slavin?
Yes.
Peterson?
Yes.
Fallberg?
Yes.
Fetterman?
Yes.
All right. Last thing on the agenda is 12.2, consideration of a resolution extending the memorandum of understanding with GART Partners by 6 months. The petitioner has asked that to be tabled at that time. We will do so. Anyone wishing to discuss that topic at this time? For those of you at home, you missed a big crowd. They're all gone now. They're here earlier. That would leave us no executive session. Is that correct? Okay. Motion to adjourn would be the next vote.
So,
I'll make that motion.
motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Second. I think Mike actually technically, by standing up with his coat, is the second. It's a legal precedent, he said.
All in favor?
You gonna order the
That's what they do it in Germany. If we were in Italy.
No. All in favor of adjournment?
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you, everybody.
Me too.
Yeah, of course. I gotta
Not with you guys.
stop, for a cocktail real quick. No, not with that.